In February 2019, we put a spotlight on the new laws legalizing retail sales and recreational use of marijuana and its effect on Riverside County. Because new regulations have been implemented, we are revisiting the topic for a closer look at this industry and the ordinance that governs it.
Recreational marijuana use is now allowed in 16 states, and last month, the United States Congress voted to decriminalize cannabis across the entire country. In 2018, the Riverside County Board of Supervisors approved Ordinance 348, which included permissions for commercial cannabis operations. Last November, the ordinance was updated to also regulate hemp cultivation.
In December of 2018, the Farm Bill was approved, which basically made it legal for U.S. farmers to grow, process, and sell hemp. It also legalized hemp nationwide, pretty much any use, which included the extraction of CBD. Until now, you could just grow hemp anywhere, and there was no regulations. It was just like any other agricultural product. We have 1,000-foot setbacks from all the sensitive uses, residentially zoned property, K through 12 schools, daycare centers, parks. We really wanted to try to protect our children.
Ordinance 348 also regulates the cultivation and distribution of cannabis, which contains high amounts of THC, a psychoactive property. Hemp has very little of this ingredient.
In creating the cannabis regulations, we are trying to push as many legal operations so that those will push out the ones that are illegal. By making them legal, we can monitor them. We can make sure that they're being environmentally friendly. We can make sure that they're abiding by all the regulations, because they're not only have to abide by our regulations, but also the states.
Some marijuana growers are ignoring regulations. A recent raid on an illegal marijuana farm in Riverside County by the Department of Fish and Wildlife netted $36 million worth of cannabis.
The Riverside County Sheriff's Office, our TLMA Code Enforcement, and the California Department of Fish and Game, their law enforcement division, will work together to remove illegal cultivation sites. And it hopefully will result in an industry that provides a safer product for the public as we get into the regulated and licensed activity.
New amendments to Ordinance 348 also address retail dispensaries, which were initially required to be no closer than 1,000 feet from each other.
When we first started the commercial cannabis ordinance, we set apart the retail sales. But as we got more into it and we got an understanding of where cannabis retailers want to be located, and the market conditions, we understood that they needed to be clustered a little bit because we have very few commercial areas in our county. So the county just adopted a policy to allow for no setback requirements in freeway adjacent commercial corridor areas of the unincorporated county.
While the county ordinance applies to unincorporated areas, our cities decide, with the input of its residents, whether or not to allow cannabis cultivation and other dispensaries within their boundaries.
The City of Wildomar City Council did approve cannabis dispensaries and testing and all that goes with it because there is a need. There are residents that are looking for this use, and it is a permitted use.
On December 16th, the Wildomar City Council unanimously passed the motion to approve one cannabis dispensary and overwhelmingly passed the second with only one vote against.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
No. So when the cannabis issue was coming to town, we hired a company to do a survey. And the survey did poll 900 registered voters in the city of Wildomar. And from there, we could tell that this was something that actually the voters didn't want. So I have to represent my district. I'm District 4. So I did vote no. Personally, I don't have a feeling one way or another. For the locations in the city of Wildomar, we're a bit different than the cities of Elsinore and Paris because we have approved the dispensaries to be allowed in the retail centers. So one of the places, Authentic, is going into the Hidden Springs Shopping Center. Their projected revenue for the first year is $10.5 million. And so from that, sales tax. So before we get 1 penny, so we get 1 penny per every dollar spent on cannabis, but the voters have approved that 2 cent for the city of Wildomar. And so we actually get 2 cents. So our projected revenue from that one dispensary is about $210,000. Now those are projected. And then the city council can decide how they want to, where to put that money. Do we want to put it into more police? Do we want to put it into more roads?
As more research is conducted and appropriate regulations are put in place, perhaps the cannabis growers and retailers of Riverside County will find their place in the legal market and continue to contribute to a growing economy.